In Power BI, info functions are a set of DAX functions that are used to retrieve metadata and information about the data model, environment, and query execution. And we can think of info functions as the X-ray vision for your Power BI model. They are DAX functions that return metadata instead of data. In other words, you see a table listing every measure, column, and relationship you have built. So in a single table, you can see all those things. Essentially, they are the Power BI version of SQL DMVs, which are perfect for keeping your model organized and transparent. Most of these are used in DAX Query view to audit or document your work, but there are a special set of functions called as info.view functions, which can be even used to create an automatic live data dictionary directly in your model. So let us try to look at some of these functions. If I go to DAX Query view, if I click on info dot, you can see those are the various functions. Say for example, randomly, let me click this particular function. It will return information about the calculation dependency for a query, right? If I run this, I can see in the bottom results pane, I can see all the details here. We have your object type, table, object, expression, etc. And similarly, I can look up any of those functions. And let me try to randomly select some of the function. For example, let me select, say, info dot, maybe let me scroll down and see if I can pick up any interesting thing. If I click on info dot columns, let me run that. Once I run that, you can see these are the various columns, right? These are the various columns in the main table, and also that includes the calculated columns. Let me type in info dot, say, for example, let me type in info dot functions. So this will list all the information about the functions that are currently available for use in the DAX programming language. That is cool, right? We can see how many functions in total they are there in DAX. These are the various functions. As you can see, if I scroll down, I can see these are the various functions which are listed, which are currently available as of January 2026. So what I could do is, in case if I want, I can do a count on this number of functions. So count rows I can use, and this is the table, info dot functions. All the info functions return table. The return value is a table. So if I add a table constructor and run this, I see that there are 465 functions which are available in DAX language as of January 2026. So what I could do is I can start looking at some other functions which we thought which are subset, where we could use them in any kind of calculations, right? So for example, in case if I type in info.view, these are the four different functions which are available. And thanks for watching. See you in the next video.